This episode of The Secrets Women Keep is brought to you by my personalized, high-touch, and bespoke business energetics container for women with service-based businesses that need the medicine of turn on. Be mentored by me, Lauren White, to curate and cultivate a business and brand that gets you as wet as your absolute dream clients will. Your dream clients that are waiting for you to crack open, stop playing small, and show them the way. Allow yourself to receive the high-quality guidance, wisdom, and attention you keep lavishing onto others so that you can finally change the game and grow in all the ways you haven't been able to from trying to do it all on your own. It's time to break up with people-pleasing your lukewarm clients that aren't paying you enough, playing palatable, and trying desperately to fit in when you're primed to stand out and be the peacock. Energy first, strategy second. Welcome to the new wave of femme power in business and beyond. Welcome to the Secrets Women Keep podcast. I am your secret keeper and confidant, Lauren White. I'm a qualified counsellor and sexologist, facilitator of all things turn on, author of Permission, and a witty, highly intuitive lounge room dancing introvert. I help you as an exceptional woman in entrepreneurship to see, love, and trust all the parts of yourself, especially the unseen. Let's pull back the curtain, light the candelabra, and lift the veil. These are the secrets women keep. Hello, and welcome to the Secrets Women Keep. I am your host and confidant, Lauren White, and I am coming to you today from a place of authority. I am in my authority. I am of my authority. And you are now invited to fully step into yours. This episode is for anyone who needs more of their authority energy to step up and step into their business, their brand, and the boardroom. And you may even notice a little sprinkling of authority in the bedroom, or maybe lashings of it. Take your pick. We are starting this episode on the note of unraveling. Before we talk about authority, you need to unravel from what you think authority is, from what you've historically conjured up in your mind as soon as you've heard that word. Authority has been a dirty word for a long time. It is associated with lawmakers and people who abuse positions of power. That is not what true authority is, and that is not exemplary of people, or women especially, that are in the energy of authority. So take that picture from your mind and scrap it, burn it in a fire, and let it go. That is not what we are talking about today. We are going to bust some serious myths about authority, and then I'm going to share with you what the 6 pillars of authority are when it comes to how you move and how you hold yourself in your work. You need to know this. My authority is speaking to your authority and saying you need to know this. The first myth about authority is that it's punishing, abrasive, punitive, and defensive. It may have been in the past, or that may be what you associate it with. That is not true authority, though. That is the old alpha version that lies in the shadows. That comes from a place of weakness, that comes from a place of pure ego, of needing to prove and feel powerful over someone that is vulnerable or a situation that is vulnerable. That kind of authority isn't actually authority. It comes from a place that feels powerless in the individual or in the company or the entity and isn't truly indicative of what authority is. Authority does not come from the shadows. True authority acts from a place of maturity, a place of integrity. Clear authority energy says, I am the leader. The second myth is that authority is all about what you do and how you react. Nope, not true. Authority is an energy inside of you that informs your action. It is responsive where it's required. It doesn't just react. It doesn't just lash out. That is not true authoritative energy. It gives itself permission to take its time. It knows that if it reacts, then the outcome is not going to be as fruitful for any parties involved compared to when it takes its time. Authority is not what you do, it's who you are, and it's something that people sense. There is so much in it that is not about your behavior, and there's a lot of it that is in the unspoken. The third myth is that authority is all about rules and telling people what to do. No, it isn't. Authority has standards. Feel into the difference between rules and standards. It has standards that it upholds, and it knows that rules and rigidity are not as powerful as holding standards. What authority loves about standards is that they are there and very present in the moment. Should new information come to light, should a new awareness come through, those standards might change. Rules, on the other hand, take far longer to meld and mold and break. And they come with a whole set of ramifications and concrete thinking that you broke the rules. Standards are far more flexible. So in your authority energy, feel into what your standards are and what you want them to be, and question if you're actually holding them. The fourth thing is that authority means you act like a man. No, it doesn't. Get the masculine man in a suit or in a uniform. Again, scrap that from your mind. That is an outdated version of authority. That is a conditioned picture of authority. Women can be in their authority as well. Granted, it might look different. I believe it's way more powerful. Authority invites you to move in this world and be your own version of it. You do not have to radically change your voice to sound like a man. You do not have to dress like a man. You do not have to hold your body like a man. You can be in your own version of you, but be in your authority through the clarity of your words and the power and projection of your voice. The fifth and final thing about authority, people think that authority means you know it all. I'm going to put a twist on that. It doesn't mean that. What it does mean, or what the catch cry of authority is, I know what I know and I will continue to learn and I will continue to course correct and I will continue to seek out new information. In the moment, authority knows what it knows, and that is incredibly powerful. That is not something that women own enough of. Women especially say, I need to know more. When I get this certification, when I do this extra qualification, oh, I've done my master's, but it's when I do my PhD. It's like always the when. When this happens, then my authority will rise up and then I'll know. That is completely untrue. You can be in your authority right this minute with everything that is inside of you right this minute. You can be the expert of where you're at right now. Authority does not get caught up in, but I have to know more, and then I can prove. Authority trusts. Authority trusts that it knows all it needs to know right now, and then when it needs an up level or an upgrade, that information will come through. That new situation will come through. That challenge, all of it. And every time you explain yourself, you justify your actions without even being questioned, you justify your stance, you are losing your authoritative power. Those kinds of habits need to be curbed if you want to be in your authority. Stop explaining yourself before someone is even questioning what you do or what you believe, or just stop. Slow down. Whenever you go into justifying or explaining or over-apologizing, you are being reactive. You are slowly pulling away from your authority energy. Okay, now that we've busted some myths, we can start delving into the nuggets of gold that being in your authority holds. I am always learning about authority, so this is by no means the complete, extensive, exhaustive, like director's cut version of it, but this is a potent taste test for you. And I want to preface this by saying, yes, we are talking about your energy in work, and we're talking about your energy in life. If there's an issue in your energy at work, 99% of the time, there is a reflection there for what is going on in your personal life. So take what I'm about to say and feel into your own experience and more recent experiences in your work and where some of those similarities are taking place in your personal life. So here are the 6 pillars that you need to know in order to embody the authority in your work. The first one is courage. You need to lead with your heart. You need to drop into your heart. Authority energy does not come from your head. That is the old version that we were referencing earlier. New wave authority energy comes from the heart. It is brave. It is brazen. It knows when to give generously and when a boundary needs to be put up. Whether you are a sole trader or you are running an empire, you should be leading with your heart. Your authority should be leading with your heart, not your head. That is where strategy emerges from. What the world needs is your care and your love and your courage, stepping forward, going first, saying, even though I feel fear, let me show the way. You are a way shower whether you like it or not. So go first. The second pillar of embodying your authority is congruence. Do not step forward or come to me saying one thing and showing me something else through your body. You need to be aligned. Everything needs to match with what you say, what you stand for, and the positioning of your body. It all needs to gel. If it doesn't gel and you are incongruent, what you do, your message, your offers, they will fall flat. No one will buy them because you don't believe in them. And if you don't believe, no one else does. So tap into your courage first. Find your congruence. Check that it is aligned with you, with what you are doing, what you are projecting, what you are putting out there. And I guarantee the way that you show up and what you write and how people respond to you will change. Want to make more sales? Be congruent. The third pillar is confidence. Of course it is. The authority is confident. It says, "Here I am. Take me or leave me. Even if you leave me, I won't self-reject." There's the door. There is the digital door. There is the physical door. I know that I will be more than okay should you go, should you not want this thing. I believe in this thing that I have so wholeheartedly that it will not hurt me if you don't want to partake, if you don't want to purchase. Confidence in your work is looking in the mirror and being the hot shit that you are in your personal life, in your professional life. Being unapologetic about what your skills are, what your expertise is. Using your voice to be congruent and to be confident in your body and in what you say and how you declare how fucking good you are at what you do. Confidence is magnetic. Everyone wants to be around the person that is confident, that is sure of themselves and sure of their offers and their expertise. It is so attractive. Every business needs confidence. No one wants to do pity purchases. No one wants to buy purely just to support you. It's not a feel-good purchase. People want to buy because they hope that there'll be this infusion of your confidence in what they receive. So if you are a service-based business, you need to be confident. You need to be so certain of yourself and to keep checking in with where you are at. And if you're not feeling confident, pause and step back and start flexing that muscle again behind the curtains and come back when you feel confident. Confidence in my work is me saying, I'm hot shit. Do you want to be hot shit too? The fourth pillar is clarity. Your communication, the way that you express yourself, needs to be crystal clear. Stop saying, the price is this. Is that okay with you? Go back and listen to my episode, The Secrets of Charging 5 Figures. If charging accordingly for your work is an issue and you aren't confident, go back and listen to that solo ep. You need to be so clear about what your prices are, what the thing is, and that doesn't mean a lot of information, by the way. It is just saying, it's this, and this. Do you want it? That is how I do my business. I just say, this is the thing. Do you want it? I am so clear on what this thing is going to be and so confident in it and so congruent with it that it looks after itself and it sells. This is the thing. Do you want it? Is some of the best business advice I can ever give to you. Personally, reaching out with the energy of clarity and clear communication to ideal clients is something that so many people are not courageous enough to do. Just ask. Just be so clear and say, hey, I've got this thing coming up. Do you want it? You do not. The more long-winded you are, the less powerful your messaging is, and the more you've stepped out of your authority. More is not more when it comes to the words that you use, the emails that you do, and the posts that you do, in whatever ways you express yourself to market your work. The fifth pillar is clients. You should be working with dreamboat clients. Every client that you attract in your work or that you work with should be your dreamboat clients. If they are not coming through, you need to go back to the clarity pillar and work on your messaging. You need to tap into them. You need to call them in by speaking their language and showing them how you can facilitate their transformation. Why you are the authority, why you are the best at what you do. Your clients should be dreamboat clients. And on the note of clients, you need to love on them. You need to treat them as the special people that they are for the fact that they are accessing your work. As the authority, you make people feel special. If you are not doing this in your work, you are missing out. And people are walking away feeling like they had a lackluster experience. Treat people as special. And the more you charge, the more you have the capacity to do that. Not that it necessarily requires more money, but you have more freedom to do that in interesting ways than if you're doing a $100 offer. Be the authority and your clients will love you. They are looking to you to show them the way. So be the authority. You are shortchanging them if you're constantly asking them, what do you want? What do you need? Oh, is this okay? No, be the authority. Let them know from that very first call or point of contact exactly how things go from there. This is your work, not their work. You can make them feel special and tell them exactly what to anticipate next, exactly how the process goes. That's not being mean. That's keeping them safe and keeping them feeling like, oh, I can surrender. I'm with the person who knows when I've come to this point feeling so confused about this issue. So you being in the authority makes people feel relaxed. The final pillar of embodying your authority is all about the cash. You need cash. You need it. Money is not dirty. Money is not bad. Money is not misused. No, when it comes into your hands, you circulate it like the hot shit that you are. You circulate it to other women and other people so that they can rise. This is what I love about having a business. The fact that when I make money, other women make money too. And the more, the better. We get money to the right places. You have to be a conduit for cash when you are in your authority. It will support you to be in your authority even more. And when you're in your authority, more people benefit. More people get shown how they can do things differently. So if you are avoiding the cash aspect in your business, if you are hiding away, if you are undercharging, you are not in your authority energy. The authority charges appropriately and always make sure that they are well paid amongst all the other assets and responsibilities of running a business, particularly a service-based business. So being in your authority, it's very important. It is vital that you have a good relationship with the money that you make and that you are adequately supported. You cannot shy away from that one. That is the truth. These are the 6 pillars of being the authority in your work, in your business, your brand, and the boardroom. You need all 6, and what you're going to notice is that they intertwine. It's not like you can just have one pillar without another one. You need the courage. You need the congruence in order to make the cash. You need the congruence. You need the courage to attract the clients. They all intertwine. And I have something very, very exciting to tell you. I have a little something to give you, but It is only for the women that ask to receive it. I am not just going to do a passive, put your name in this email if you want this thing. As the authority, I command that you step forward and request this. This is for the women rising up as the leader that they have been waiting for. This is for the service-based business owners that know that they need to be in the energy of authority so that they can grow to the next level or pivot into what they really, really want to do. The only way to access the 10 standards of embodied authority is to DM me through Instagram or PM me through LinkedIn, and I will get this vital resource to you straight away. This is everything that you need to say to yourself on a daily basis in order to be the embodied authority of your work. We are not fucking around anymore. You are not a hobby business. You are someone who is growing their business, growing their career, and you are unstoppable. This is the start of your authoritative evolution. And when you start and when you taste and when you immerse, you will never look back. That I guarantee. To expand into the new wave of femme power in business and beyond, where energy comes first and strategy comes second, you need to speak up and step forward. If you want to be considered as a cherished mentoring client of mine, DM me on Instagram to start the best conversation about your business and brand you've never had.